Today's horoscope from Astrocademy. Virgo, May 29, 2025. It's easier than usual to see the bright side of things today. There is a spirit of openness and friendly energy in the air that inspires positive thinking. Goals that involve creating and sharing can be furthered. You could also feel motivated to get your finances in order. Money matters benefit from the entertaining of bigger possibilities and ideas. A gentle, happy pace might help you access your intuition. You may be able to smooth over differences through the power of touch or simply with your personal presence. Alternatively, a boost of your mood gives you the sense that things will work out or improve, and this leaves you feeling more fulfilled and content. There is more energy in your conversations and information interchanges later today. What you say has a tremendous impact, but while others are listening, it doesn't necessarily mean they understand what you're saying, warranting some extra care with communications. After all, Mercury continues its retrograde motion in your sign. Still, a new understanding of a past matter can give birth to a new and improved idea, and you can have the sense that a fresh start is possible. You know exactly what you want, you're just hesitant to step outside of your comfort zone. Also, Mercury retrograde re-entered your sign yesterday, bringing clarity and stability to an idea you've been contemplating. So, as always, pay attention to what comes up for review. Your celestial ruler, Venus, is also sizzling through Aries and your inhibited 12th house of closure, dreams, and all things behind the scenes, so you could be feeling the need to retreat and reflect on your next steps. However, Mercury retrograde will be making a harmonious trine to Mars in the process, which means the likelihood of you taking a leap of faith is pretty high. You may want to reconsider how you assert yourself when talking about your dreams or networking with other professionals, since Mars in Pisces sextiles Mercury retrograde in your sign. You may accidentally come in an unclear or unintended way, so it may be wise to acknowledge how you speak to others. It may even have to do with your perception of value, security, and finances, considering that the Sun in Gemini also sextiles Jupiter in Aries. Nip any miscommunication in the bud before it is blown out of proportion. Today's aspects will clarify any of the team situations you are part of. This could concern teams in your private or professional life. This is the moment to take action and harvest the fruit of your reflections of the past few days. Don't be afraid to modify what is already in place. If you hesitate, you will only succeed in making yourself more anxious. Your social life is due to suffer some turbulence. You feel put down by friends and family or even get into arguments with them. Take a critical look at yourself. Perhaps you are asking too much of your loved ones. Hold back a little and resolve the issues by talking to them instead of trying to have your own way all the time. You need to take it easy today, or at least dig in your heels to avoid the crazy pushing that seems to be coming from an unexpected direction. You've got your own way of doing things and no good reason to change. A tendency to rush into romance scares off potential candidates for your love. Such a forceful approach can have an adverse effect on the person you desire. If you're not looking for rejection, try to develop a gentler and serene attitude, then those you meet find you to be a far more attractive proposition to date. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. The problem with the energy today is that there may be some sticks and stones being tossed in your direction. Be on the lookout for these things. There are powerful forces operating and they are charged with emotional aggression. War may break out if you're not careful. Try to maintain the peace, though you may need to seek shelter underground. Helping someone to see the big picture will come much more easily than usual. When a vibration is occurring, universal thinking happens. This affords you the most objective position possible when it comes to looking at life and the path one is on. By encouraging someone in need to look at things in this manner, you help them to make better decisions today that will affect them down the road. Be sure to consider your own path, as well, Virgo, productivity finds power in simplicity today. Your quote of the day, doing less, with more presence, is a quiet revolution. Your color of the day is soft gray, precise and centered. Lucky numbers, 5, 10, 18. Clear your space or to-do list of clutter, mental or physical. A moment of order restores clarity. You don't need to solve everything, just one small thing well. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 29, 2025. Today's energy feels like standing at the edge of something meaningful, like when you feel a quiet breeze right before a storm clears. Or when you finally see the light peeking through after a long stretch of uncertainty. This reading is a reminder that even on ordinary days, the universe is gently aligning pieces behind the scenes. The shift you've been sensing isn't random, it's part of your unfolding story. If you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. The cards drawn today are Page of Wands, the Empress, 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and Justice. We begin with the Page of Wands, which brings youthful, fiery energy and a thirst for new experiences. This card often signals a fresh burst of creativity or a spark of inspiration, maybe a new idea, a message, or even a conversation that excites something within you. You might feel a pull today to try something different, speak up, or begin a journey that's been sitting on your heart for a while. You don't have to know the whole path right now, just the next step. This energy invites you to be curious, spontaneous, and a little bit daring. Think about the last time you did something just because it made you feel alive. That feeling matters. Follow it. Next, the Empress steps in, grounding that spark with nurturing, abundant energy. She's all about creation, beauty, and self-worth. Today, there's a strong reminder here to care for yourself the way you would care for something you love deeply. Whether that means slowing down, eating well, journaling, connecting with nature, or simply doing something that makes you feel good in your own skin, it's not selfish, it's necessary. The Empress reminds you that when you fill your own cup, you become a powerful source of warmth for everyone around you. Have you been treating your needs as secondary lately? If so, today asks you to flip that narrative. Your needs matter too. The 9 of Pentacles confirms that your hard work, even the kind no one sees, is paying off. This is the card of self-sufficiency, confidence, and enjoying the rewards of your efforts. You may be starting to feel more secure in who you are, or seeing signs of success in areas where you've been investing your energy. It doesn't mean everything's perfect, it means you're growing in strength, clarity, and self-trust. Sometimes, recognizing how far you've come is just as important as focusing on where you're going. So take a breath. Appreciate your resilience. You've earned every bit of the piece you're building. With the 7 of Cups, there's a sense of options opening up, perhaps even too many. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when you're presented with multiple paths, dreams, or offers. This card reminds you to stay grounded and choose with your heart, not just your eyes. What truly aligns with your deeper values, not just what looks shiny on the surface. Sometimes we chase what we think we should want, only to realize we were longing for something much simpler, more meaningful, and more authentic. If you're facing a decision today, take your time. You don't need to have all the answers immediately. Clarity comes with stillness, and finally, justice brings balance, fairness, and truth. This card is a powerful reminder that the universe notices when you show up with integrity. If you've been waiting for something to come full circle, an outcome, closure, or even accountability, it's on its way. Justice also invites you to reflect on your own alignment. Are your actions in harmony with your values? Are you being honest with yourself about what you truly need? Today is a chance to recalibrate, to restore balance in areas that have felt lopsided, and to trust that things will fall into place when you act from a place of truth. Altogether, today's cards tell a story of emergence. You are stepping into a more empowered version of yourself, one that honors both the fire of your desires and the softness of your care. You are allowed to grow, to dream, to pause, and to choose again. Whether you're just beginning something new, clarifying your vision, or finally enjoying the fruits of your patience, this moment is part of your becoming. If this message resonated with you, I'd love to hear what part landed most deeply. Are you standing at the edge of something new? Are you learning to trust yourself again? Are you finally seeing the results of work you've been quietly doing for a while? Let's start a conversation. Drop a comment and share your thoughts or story. You never know who might need to hear your voice today. Keep showing up. Keep trusting your path. The version of you you're becoming is already so powerful,